Well, I'm up here in camp. We got up here yesterday. It's Friday morning, about 9:30. You kind of see sort of cloudy and stuff. It pretty much rained all of last night from about, 7 o'clock till this morning. I mean, it rained hard. But Roxy and I got up this morning and did a run down to Carl's camp, and then back up and just walking a little bit now. Anyway, the goal for the weekend is to get up to the unnamed 13,000 foot peak up here that I haven't climbed yet. It's kind of clearing up today. Looks like it might be, I don't know. But if it does, I'm gonna go for it. I might not get that big of a time window this weekend to get up there. So I just might have to make a go for it when I can. I ran up that way last night when I ran. I got a good idea of the approach I want to take. So we'll just see how it works out. I definitely want to shoot video of that. Probably just shoot more video just screwing around the rest of the weekend too. There's Roxy, you can see. She's walking up the road. She did really good running this morning. She's dirty now, really dirty. So yeah, 4th of July weekend. I'm up at camp. Can't think of a better place to be, even if it is raining. It's kind of windy, so I don't know how this is going to sound, but up there's the peak I climbed 2 summers ago. I call that Peak X, kind of to hide the location of this place a little bit. That's the peak I climbed last summer. Kind of did it first thing in the morning. I was like halfway up as the sun was rising. And right there is the final peak. It's another 13,000 plus foot peak. I still don't know if I'm gonna get up there or not. Looks like we may have sort of a break in the weather, so I'm giving it a shot. I'd like to do all 3 in one day, but the conditions just aren't for it right now. Too much snow up high, and I don't have the time. Plus with the weather being as iffy as it is, it's best for me just to focus on this one, get up, get down, and call it good. You can kind of see as we get closer, the details aren't so like flattened out. Looks a little bit more hairy than what it does below. I'm gonna go up like through there along the creek. Well, the melting snow, I wouldn't exactly call it a creek. You got that saddle just above that little bench, and then take it up to the saddle, up there to the right of that little bump, and I'll be on that ridge going to the peak. It doesn't look so bad from down here, but trust me, when I was looking at it from up there, looking down last summer, it scared me. It's kind of exposed, it's pretty steep on both sides, so we just have to see what happens. So far the weather's holding pretty good. Got a dark cloud above me right now, sort of. Reminds me of the joke, every silver lining has a dark cloud, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's just a beautiful day. This is kind of what it looks like over here. This is why I love it here. If I could live up here, I probably would. Even up here, above tree line, where it's pretty much so inhospitable, probably 90% of the year. There's even pretty flowers up here. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm up on that bench, sorta. But there's the other summit. I think there's a lot more snow this year, so I'm glad I'm not going up there. But up there is where we're going. It's not looking so bad now, really. I think until I hit that snow, area where the snow is on that shoulder, right there, that might be where it starts getting dicey. But I mean, for the next, I don't know how far that is up there, quarter mile maybe, it'll be pretty easy. Right up there is the top. I don't know. You see how narrow it gets up there. I have to see. But here's the view from up here. It's kind of looking northwest. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I don't know. This is the part I always knew would be tricky. This is it. I'm on top. had to do some creative scrambling to get up here. Had to come around the backside and then come up. I wasn't too happy about that. I'm not going to hang around up here long. I want to get down. I think I pushed it with the weather. I think I'm okay, but I just don't want to risk it. But I did it. Now to go back to camp. You can see, kind of had to wiggle around that over there and then go up kind of like behind that one big rock. That little crevice in there. Maybe a little uncomfortable because there's not a whole lot to break you if you start going down. Oh, it's pretty. So I did it. I've been on all 3 peaks now. I think this one was the one that freaked me out the most. Until like the last, I don't know, 50 yards, it was okay. A lot easier than I thought it would be, but man, when I hit this up here on the summit, it just got freaky. And all that rock's loose too. You don't know which one's going to give way, so you got to test everything first before you step or you hold. But I made it. Down here, well, that's a creek. I'm not going to tell you what its name is, but there's a road down there. There's a little cabin. I don't know what the cabin's for. I noticed it last year when I climbed the other peak. But it's kind of neat to see it there. I don't know if anybody ever comes up and stays there or not. And out there, I think that's Crested Butte. And if you look, you can see it's actually raining out there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get down off here. I got a long ways to go. Let's see. Down there's the old mine. Way down there is where I got to get back to. So about 3 miles away. Yeah, that point up there, it really is that small. Wow. It really turned out great. I mean, the sun's shining, clouds are, you know, just kind of normal. I got sprinkled on a little bit coming down, but that wasn't bad. So I'm really glad I did this today. Whew. Tomorrow all I gotta do is my huge run, and then a small run on Sunday. That's it. But today I've already had my run and I climbed that, so I think I've had enough activity for one day. I'm probably about 30 minutes from camp, so I'm just gonna not record any more video and just go there.